The Las Vegas Raiders has hired Pete Carroll as the next head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. This move right here was a 1A, 1B type situation. Tom Brady, already a lot of Raider fans thought that Ben Johnson, the Detroit Lions offense coordinator, he was the lead candidate. They thought that he was going to be the guy. It wasn't no deal finalized, but he backed out as the and chose the Bears over us. So he chose to go to his division, which is the NFC South with the Vikings, Packers, Lions, Bears. I ain't gonna lie though, Ben Johnson ain't gonna win shit there, bro. You gotta deal with the Green Bay, you gotta deal with the Lions, and you gotta deal with the Packers. I mean, you gotta deal with the Vikings too. Yeah, man, you should have came to the Raiders, bro. But um, now the Raiders hire Pete Carroll. This is a good move. You feel me? What up, Cottage? So now it's four Hall of Fame coaches in one division. Jim Harbaugh, what's his name? Sean Payton, Andy Reid, and now Pete Carroll. You feel me? Now Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh get to battle it out once again. When the last two seen each other, it was a battle. Seattle was the 49ers kryptonite when Jim Harbaugh was with the 49ers. Um, Pete Carroll, he didn't coach last year. He took a year off. He had some health issues. Seattle got a new coach. Um, Pete Carroll made it known towards the end of the season that he want to be a head coach. Pete Carroll is the oldest coach in the people had a lot of concerns about Pete Carroll's age because he's 73 years old. Um, because now they hiring the young coaches like guys like Sean McVay, the guy from the Vikings, Zach Taylor. Who else is another young coach that I can think of? I guess you could say Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, like in his 40s. Hey Tiff. Um, yeah, man. I like this move. I literally said if we don't get Ben Johnson, if we don't get Ben Johnson, land Pete Carroll. You feel me? Um, Pete Carroll is clearly a better coach than Ben Johnson. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between being a coordinator and a head coach. Like for example, um, Dennis Allen was a good defense coordinator in Denver and New Orleans. Every time he's a head coach, he sucks. Um, Cliff Kingsbury wasn't a good head coach in Arizona. When he went to the Cardinals, he was one of the best. He changed that offense. You know what I'm saying? Cliff Kingsbury was supposed to be the Raiders offense coordinator. He backed out, chose the Commanders over us, doing a hell of a phenomenal job over there. Maybe it's Jay Daniels. Salute, Miles. Salute. Um, Tom Brady became minority order on the Raiders, so he's having a lot to say. So, like he became a minority order during the middle of the season. Um, so. Antonio Pierce, he was interim head coach last year for 9 games. This year, he coached the whole season. A lot of fans wanted AP to get fired. When I see that press conference with how AP walked off in the podium, I knew the writing was on the wall for him. Um, the dude AP, he's a great energy guy, great personality. He's a diehard Raider fan. Dude is not built to be a head coach. Like I literally said, once he gets fired from the Las Vegas Raiders, he will never be a head coach in the NFL. You get what I'm saying? Antonio Pierce is not head coach material. You get what I'm saying? Um, so going from a linebacker coach to a head coach is completely different. You feel me? Um, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I literally said if we don't get Ben Johnson, I'm perfectly fine going with Pete Carroll. I don't give a damn about his age. Pete Carroll, he knows how to draft. He know how to develop talent. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he won at every level. He won in college. He won in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Um, Pete Carroll has a winning record. You get what I'm saying? It's not like this guy is a loser. Do I expect Pete Carroll to turn this around less than a year like what Jim Harbaugh did? No. You know what I'm saying? So he don't have a quarterback. So this is going to take him a minute to turn this around. So he Pete Carroll signed a 3 year deal. Basically, his first 3 years are guaranteed. Then the fourth year is a team option. You get what I'm saying? He's the oldest head coach in the NFL. That don't mean anything. The Raiders will go into this offseason with 100+ million in cap room. They will hold the sixth overall pick. Um, to be honest, I wouldn't even trade up in this draft because this draft is not a quarterback heavy draft class. Um, it's Cam Moore, Shador, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Um, What's the quarterback from Penn State? He's coming. He's returning back to college. Carson Beck entered the transfer portal. He will not enter the NFL. I don't think the Raiders should select Jalen Monroe as a first round draft pick. You get what I'm saying? I'm completely fine with getting the best player available and getting like Jackson Dart in the second or third round, or what's the other guy name? Will Howard. What's the guy from Texas A&M? Connor Wayman. Yeah. I'll be fine getting him in the mid round. Um, I think Raiders shouldn't trade up. If teams offer us something, I don't mind trading down a couple spots. You know, six is not a bad pick. You know what I'm saying? Next year the quarterback position is going to be more loaded. Um, I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm very much excited. You know what I'm saying? Um, Pete Carroll, you know what I'm saying? Thing about him is he know how to make something out of nothing. And this the AFC West is going to be the toughest division. This is the only division with four Hall of Fame coaches. You got Andy Reid, you got Jim Harbaugh, you got Sean Payton, you got Pete Carroll. And Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh used to be our rivals when he was in Seattle and when Jim was in San Fran. You feel me? Um, you know what I'm saying? Them two bump heads a lot. They know each other pretty well. Um, the draft don't start to the end of April. Um, free agency don't start to around to March, which March 11th. I don't know what date is the tampering period. Um, The Pete according to Ian Rappaport, it was reports that Pete Carroll was the lead candidate. They just hired John Spytek. He was assistant GM with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Um, he played with Tom Brady. He was the main guy. He was the reason why Tom Brady chose the Buccaneers over the Chargers. So he helped lead Tom Brady in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Um, John Spytek been with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a while. Um, and Brady, we trust. You know what I'm saying? What I want to see with Pete Carroll, all I want to see is improvement. You know what I'm saying? I want to see something different. I don't want to see the same old typical Raiders. You get what I'm saying? Um, now, I'm hearing rumors that Russ is linked to us. I don't want Russ. Um, Now, if we get Justin Fields, we're gonna have to put him in a perfect situation like how the Vikings did with Sam Darnold. We're gonna have to put a good O line around him. We're gonna have to build a good offense around him. We're gonna have to have a good coordinator, a good head coach. You know what I'm saying around him. Um, yeah. So Pittsburgh, both their quarterbacks is that free agent. So I don't know what Pittsburgh is doing there. Um, I give this move. I give this move a solid A. You know what I'm saying? Pete Carroll, his resume speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. We have question mark at quarterback, question mark O line. We could use a few linebackers. We don't have a number one corner. Nate Hobbs is a free agent. I wouldn't pay him a lot of money. I'll give him a solid contract. You know, like a team friendly deal. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, for sure, Cottage, for sure. Yeah, I haven't been touching on my Raiders, man. I gotta start talking about my Raiders more though. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. You know, like the video, share the video, tell a friend, tell a friend. Um, if there's any more Raider news, I'll let you guys know. Pete Carroll get to pick his own coaching staff.